filing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
There was a motion to compel.
Is this where I berate you?
Berate me? You're gonna berate me?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna be honest. I appreciate it. 100,000, drop in the fucking hat. Here's
So go for more next time.
You want us to go for more? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I
I don't think you. I mean, you did go for more, didn't you?
Yeah, they went
You
for
did go for
130.
more.
No, they'll get all settled.
Honestly, the reason I even gave them 20,000 for
Yeah.
attorney fees was because the DA was giving them the runaround whenever they requested.
Yeah.
anything.
So that I heard that. So what happened with that?
That's what I'm trying to read right now. 'cause I'm
Like me
wait,
getting the
Yeah.
records?
So they went and asked the DA for records, and the DA said that they were not allowed to get those
Smoke in here,
records. They
fucking
had a motion to compel. The
vampire
courts
in
didn't
here.
feel that we should need to step in for this.
So before we get to that, I'm trying to read in here where the request to the DA was.
It was
give me
I can
about
put it on the docket if you want to see it.
Well, it should be on the docket. That's what. the
Yeah,
judge
I'm
just
looking
said.
at it right now. Like, how many days ago? Like, was this? By the way, I'm not suggesting that it didn't happen. I think we're trying
it was
to.
10 days ago. That came up. There was a motion to compel to the Dear Honorable
I
Martine.
text him on
Right.
October
I see it.
15th asking for
I
the
didn't see any-
documents. He replies
So-
negative. He's not going to give it to me.
So the reason why I retorted was purely because there was no self-signed subpoena handed to the LSPD either by the DA or by Mr. Long. And in fact, within I think it was like an hour after this had happened, Mr. Long approached me and be like, "I'm going to need access to that," and I told him quite specifically, "Give us 24 hours," because that's what we have for SLP.
And nothing.
Okay.
Well, yeah, because you didn't come and talk to me. I figured you went and
Who
talked to.
But the
Weaverson.
other issue about this whole case was 16 days before the state. I know you. Again, I'm not blaming the LSPD for this. The DA needs to be held accountable for you guys here.
We
I'm not gonna try to
100%
tell you-
agree.
I'm not
Yeah.
trying to step on anybody's
Who
foot
is-
here,
who
get
is-
in anybody's.
100%. Who is the
Weaverson.
DA on this?
Yeah,
You,
I love that the chief is like, "Who's the DA?"
No, I mean I
Like,
hired
public-
him. That's why I'm wondering. I don't
Oh.
see his name on this.
He was served, actually.
He was served. He was served right away.
He listed himself as your counsel.
Okay, but
Last time I looked at it, at least.
what is his name? Is it
Hugh
Hugh?
Weeperson?
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, yeah. And where is Hugh? So Hugh didn't
if you
like
can-
actually respond to any of this.
What the fuck am I?
No, but
He
he
signed
placed
himself to the
himself
case.
as a defense.
Oh, he assigned
Yeah.
himself.
Yeah.
Rick. So that was my
Ugh.
contact from then on
Yeah.
out.
Okay, Hugh's great. By the way, do we know what happened to him? Because I haven't seen him either in a minute.
I saw him not a week ago. He was trying to compel me to become another justice.
I think he's super, super busy out of state and maybe should
Yeah,
have DOA. like,
he's
step in.
Weeberson. Okay,
Or DAO
Damn,
rather step
dude,
in. He
that's
needs
crazy.
to hire.
yeah.
So what you're saying is you need a new DA.
I mean, no, we don't know that. We're gonna talk to him.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, no, we're not
You
gonna, like-
switching up on me?
Depends on the pay.
No, I mean,
Sorry.
no, Hugh's great. I mean, look, out of city obligations. I mean, it happens.
Yeah.
However, so let's going back to kind of my where I was kind of going with this is that's entirely reasonable. One thing that kind of stood out for me, and I'm kind of curious about this, is where does officer testimony stand with everything? So the omission of a weapon is
Okay, so you had your initial testimony of that they had a weapon, but then
Yeah.
you also said that they were searched and there was no weapon found. That's
Yeah,
kind of where I was on it.
much after the fact, right?
Yeah.
And I'm not
Would you
arguing-
call it-
I'm not arguing. I'm trying to understand where the courts like where they weigh officer testimony, right? Someone
weigh
having
officer
something at a
testimony
moment?
higher.
Mhm.
Personally, I just again when I have one saying I understand this is probably a bigger scene than what it was.
Yeah.
Than what is being portrayed here. Like you guys had 2 shootings and multiple things, so yeah. I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah, and I'm not trying to argue it. I'm trying to understand like where does so I state under oath I saw this individual pull a weapon. Much later, they're searched. They don't have. Much later, they're searched. They don't have a weapon. The conclusion. I think someone's
is that noise?
masturbating in the back.
The
Yeah.
fuck?
The fuck?
Where does the court tend to? How do they weigh that?
So I didn't under.
And I say
I'm
this
not
from
sure.
from like an SOP perspective, right?
Yeah. So
Should, as a consequence, if I see somebody with a weapon but we do not find it, do we just assume they never had one?
so for me, it depends if they were using that weapon. I understand that you've seen the weapon, however, then they were searched. The weapon was not there. I didn't even have a report for this. I don't even know if there is a report to read.
Oh, wait, y'all didn't even get
Our-
that.
No,
No.
they never gave us a
No,
report.
we
Well,
wouldn't
even
get
if it
anything.
wasn't. Okay, I'm still trying to understand the. Oh, that's fucking interesting. Wait, so now I'm even more. So the
So-
motion to compel would not.
Well, it's just for the reports, and they were not
Yeah.
given. They were.
Oh
it was
my
not a-
god.
Okay, hold on before we jump into the shark on this one. The motion to compel is fine. My retort to that was simply because I had zero idea that you requested the report to begin with.
Correct, and from my point of view, I wasn't working through you. I was working through Hugh because he listed himself as y'all's defense. So I
Yeah.
thought, I don't want to do any kind of ex parte or go and look like it's witness intimidate. I wanna
Mommy,
go straight
daddy
to whoever's
bullshit.
listed as the. As
And
the
again, the
defense.
court's
I
trying to
think-
keep ourselves out of this because we don't want to get any
Yeah, yeah.
interference, right?
I think going forward, until the DAO is sorted out, that command of LSPD should be looped in.
I agree. Well, so that's that. I mean, that's a bigger matter because this is kind of news to me as someone involved with hiring the DA, that the DA took upon himself the case. So I'm going to be just open about it because I don't really give a shit. We hired the DA because we think he's really good. I don't even think he necessarily operated out of band, but rather the DA, as far as I am concerned, unless the commissioner says otherwise, I believe we're on the same page, is a DA assists us, but he's not a DA by virtue of DAs in other counties, cities, etc., where the DA always is the one pushing the buttons on every case. That is still in the purview of LSPD, and then we choose whether or not we
Gotcha.
want a DA operating on behalf of us.
Gotcha. So Weberson kind of jumped the shark himself then.
Well, no, that's not what I'm saying. A little of both, right? So Weberson, yes, to a degree, right? That he probably should ask, and this was what was instructed of him, is that he involve himself if he is asked, if he is interested, he should ask, right? Like, hey, I'm interested in taking some cases. It should be us assigning him to something rather
So you
than
guys-
him
so-
You
assigning.
guys operate out of separate facilities and you do case handoff.
We
So here's another one I want to.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to throw anybody under the bus here, but it does.
no,
does
you
show
can. There's not.
Captain
Look,
Sider
I
was also
Yeah,
served
yeah.
here, so I don't know if he assigned Weberson to that
Who?
side, Captain Sider.
Yeah,
Okay.
Whenever I serve, I make it a point to serve like a member of high command so that you guys are all aware of it, at least one of you, because I figure you guys are in constant communication,
No.
and the DA.
Yeah, and that's
What
kind of
Captain
where
said,
I'm going
but-
with this is the realities are that we operate 24/7, right? And we don't have 9 to 5 expectations. And as a consequence of that, where I'm kind of pointing at all this is I think our processes between departments, between the DOJ, people filing charges, whatever, maybe even something with the docket, is that we need a process where we need to figure out who the appropriate parties are to make contact, right? Because something going to a member of high command doesn't mean it's going to make its way to the
So-
appropriate parties.
What I've been doing now is directing my clerks to text Lieutenant Pike and Lieutenant Tarts as well as the DA.
Yeah, but even
Moving
that might not
forward.
be sufficient. And
Okay.
This is not to downplay Tart's hard work or anyone else's. I don't think a singular or 2 or 3 individuals suffices.
Okay. So we need to kind of look bigger than this.
We have
Let
a
me ask you this: what if we do
have a
like
common email
IRC,
thread. Yeah, I was gonna say we have a
and
hold
then
on.
we can. Oh, go ahead.
we have a common email thread. Just put it there.
Okay.
I'm
we can
gonna
consider that.
do one better, and I'm gonna advocate the commissioner to get our MDT person to
Oh yeah.
do something, because what should be happening now, I'm gonna spitball this because these court cases are important. This one, it's a civil case. It's sorry.
I've also asked for the our docket to have like a chat area in there,
Yes. Yeah.
just so we can, acknowledge in some form.
Yes, absolutely.
Give me a like button.
Give me just 1 second in case there's an emergency.
yeah, no
What's
worries.
going on, Black?
Question:
Oh,
Can I authorize the truck to pit a fucking car that just shot cops?
God damn it.
I
I
don't
want a
know.
like button.
Okay, I will not then. All right. fair
Yeah,
enough.
yeah. Let's
All
not do it.
Yep.
Mr.
Yep.
Long, what's your state ID? What's your state ID, Mr. Long?
It's gonna be 818.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
here's
cops are
the
dying,
100,000. Go.
So to
got that
finish the
right?
thought, sorry.
Yeah, I got it.
I want something where every member, because I'm thinking about this from like a pragmatic perspective, right? There's going to be a lot of docket cases. It's hard to keep track of like who is involved with what without knowing whether, like, I could be tagged in a docket case and I have no idea, right? And so there needs to be. Fuck. I'm gonna cook on this a little bit, but I don't think any of these solutions
So,
work.
like, I would love to see, like, I don't know if you guys as cops, because I know
Yeah.
you guys have like whenever you're tagged in a case, you have that pop up as this is your case. I don't know if it's possible to have that for even the docket if you're tagged in.
Yeah, maybe something like that, and not in the little notification field, but
Yeah, like in a big, like on the homepage thing saying dockets. This is what you're on.
yeah, and kind of to point at the serving part of it, right? Like you could give me something, right? And I may not see, let's say Tart's got a case, I get served it. I'm like, yo, Tarts, what up? He might not notice it in the email, right? Or alternatively, I may not see Tarts for a week and now he's screwed. So I almost want to see some sort of, I don't know. I think this is a bigger discussion. I'm going to cook on it a bit.
I agree. I think
Something to smooth this.
everybody
this
understands
process.
where I was on this case. I do
Yeah.
agree that officer testimony does have more weight to it. But I just kind of was going off of what was given. to me. I
That's
didn't know the
reasonable,
timeframe.
right? Like, did I missee something or whatnot?
Yeah.
Yeah. So when we were bringing all that up, like we weren't trying to make you perjure. Like we were just going under the aspect of like, oh, you misidentified what was in his hand. That's the only thing we were trying to prove.
Oh yeah, no, you guys are perfectly fine with your line of questioning. Yeah, no, I had no issue with that. Yeah, that's a good case. I'd do it again
Sorry,
there,
I got aggressive
Your Honor.
on you. I go into lawyer mode, so there's nothing personal, Chief.
Okay.
No, hey, no, nothing personal. And just as I
think
said, you
everybody
should
understands
advise your
this.
clients that next time they want to drive their boat into an active shootout, I will blast them and probably execute them from
All
distance.
right, I'm gonna be
Yeah.
rich.
Okay.
Well, no, because how many times are they gonna bring it to court?
I know.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Wait, what the fuck?
What?
Do you have a-
business?
You have a jaundiced cousin that just comes around once in a while, Your Honor?
Are we talking about Vinny? Because apparently he looks like me.
Yeah. I don't think so. No, I don't see that.
That's what I said. I'm more built, less dad bod.
Oh my
What house
God,
is it?
dude. Yeah.
Everywhere's haunted. We're getting into
bro.
spooky season.
All right.
We just had vampires fucking take people and throw smoke bombs. Like what's
there's
going on?
nothing else at this time, I think we should be good there. You've been paid out for the case. I will close it and put my verdict on that
Easy.
filing.
Thank you so much.
Now I take a look at the PD funds to make sure.
I didn't touch your money. I touched the.
I know,
state's
I know.
file.
Is this your
Yeah.
state ID? Text me there, Kane.
Yeah.
Oh god, that's.
What was that?
Wait, what
was
the hell
that
was that?
one?
Oh, fuck this.
Why is it red? Don't breathe in.
Oh shit, this poison.
Listen, don't worry. I'm the chief. I'll go.
He's got.
I'm okay.
Yep. All right. Holy fuck.
Uh oh. All right, let me get you your money.
Bitch. Ah! Yo, hey, that weapon hurts.
Oh, it does.
Yeah.
All right, so Chief, just to catch you up, we've had a shooting,
Yep.
which resulted in somehow an off-duty officer got kidnapped. We're currently trying to figure that out. There was a 13A
What?
off a different shootout.
Which was it Tater?
Now it was Kanumchuk.
Oh, she gets kidnapped all the time.
Hey, do we have any food?
All this.
Any food or drink? Do you have any?
Yep.
All right, beautiful. All right.
Benny's double shot. What the fuck?
Just let me split this up.
All right. You guys have a wonderful night.
Okay, so cop is kidnapped. You want to ride together? You gonna be around for a bit?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I'll be around for a hot minute.
All right. Easy.
Food. I've got a cruiser up front. Did you bring your fast mover?
Yeah, it's in the back. I'll give you keys.
Okay, wait till we all have something.
Do we not have that yet? Well, so the
Not
thing
yet.
is, I've
Soon, team.
we got to wait until commission's back.